20 years ago, the Sultan of Brunei's oldest son, Al-Muhtadee Billah, married Sarah binti Salleh, a 17-year-old student. Their wedding was like a fairy tale, lavish and big, and it was the talk of Asia. Now Sarah is set to be the future queen of Brunei. She will inherit immense wealth and power. But there's a twist. Something could possibly turn her fairy tale into hell. Stay tuned to discover the intriguing details. This is Crown Buzz Channel. Before we continue, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for notifications. Let's get started. Brunei is a tiny country in Southeast Asia with enormous wealth, all thanks to selling oil and gas, which gave the country this funny nickname, Shellfare. Today, Brunei is the 11th richest country in the world. So rich that the government pays for education, healthcare, and most other living expenses of its citizens. Most people haven't even heard of the country, which is home to less than 500,000 people. But here's the exciting part. The Sultan of Brunei lives a life of luxury that's the envy of the world. He was the richest man on the planet until 1980. Today, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah has a net worth of $30 billion. He has an impressive car collection of 2,500 cars worth $1 billion, 3 private jets, and his Palace Istana Nur al-Iman is the largest residential palace in the world. The palace has 1,787 rooms, which includes 257 bathrooms. Sultan is so rich that he pays $20,000 just for a haircut. But that's not all. He loves throwing extravagant parties where thousands of people come together. Each of these parties costs millions. It is thanks to his crazy spending habits that he became super famous. And the best part about it is that he can pretty much do whatever he wants because he's the absolute monarch in his country. He has been in power since 1967. That's a whopping 55 years. And in classic monarchy style, only one of his own kids will be able to replace him on the throne. Lucky for him, he has 12 children from 3 different wives. The first in line to succeed him, his oldest son from his first marriage, Al-Muhtadee Billah. He was proclaimed Crown Prince of Brunei when he was only 24. Back in 2004, when the Crown Prince was 30 and his wife Sarah was just 17, they had a grand wedding. It was the biggest deal in Asia that year. Imagine politicians and fancy people from everywhere came to their traditional Malay ceremony. It gathered over 2,000 guests. The venue of the celebration was surrounded by several thousands of people. After the ceremony, the newlyweds drove around in a gold open-top Rolls-Royce. They all gazed at the beautiful young girl who became a princess, and who might end up being the Queen of Brunei one day. The whole world watched as a lovely young lady transformed into a princess who would be destined to become a queen someday. Crown Princess Sarah dazzled in shimmering jewels before millions of people on her wedding day. She was a regular student about to become royalty, joining one of the wealthiest families worldwide. It was like a real-life Cinderella story. But who is Princess Sarah beyond the glitz and glamour? She comes from a decent family. Her dad, a distant royal relative, worked as the top lab assistant in the water department, while her mom worked as a nurse. Sarah was a smart girl who went to a good university called the University of Brunei Darussalam. She finished her studies in 2010 and did so well that she even won a book prize for her outstanding performances in the Bachelor of Arts program. She then obtained a master's degree in public policy. Not only that, but she was also part of the university's Army Cadets and was really good at netball as she was a top scorer. Even when she became the Crown Prince's wife, she didn't let that stop her from finishing her education. Princess Sarah loves playing basketball and being outdoors. She's also into helping others and has run charity events for Hope College. Meanwhile, her husband is getting ready to become the ruler of the country. He's already busy with government affairs and is practicing his public speaking skills for when he becomes king. Sarah often goes with him to official events where they both have to give speeches fit for royalty. Now, imagine a girl growing up knowing she'll be a queen one day because her parents work in important jobs. Fast forward to today, she's 35 and radiates majesty. She lives lavishly, making many green with envy, but hold your jealousy. If you knew what the current Queen of Brunei went through, you'd see being royalty isn't all fantastic. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, the current monarch, wed his cousin Salleh when they were young. They've been together for 5 decades, and together they raised 6 children. Yet, the Sultan's had other relationships on the side. He has been married to 2 other women. The first one, to a flight attendant named Mariam Abdul Aziz, who gave birth to 4 children. He divorced her after 21 years of marriage, leaving her in difficult circumstances. The second one was a former TV host named Azrinaz Majhar Hakim. She was 32 years younger than him at the time of their secret union. Despite her beauty and youth, the Sultan ended the marriage and stripped her of everything. Queen Salleh had to deal with her husband's decisions. Sometimes the Sultan would show off with 2 wives at official events. After marrying Azrinaz, the Sultan even thought about giving his 3rd wife the title of queen. He encountered so much pushback from his people, and we imagine from his first wife. He ended up naming her his princess consort. But now, Queen Salleh is the only one for him. It seems like he finally figured out who's the most important lady in his life. The Sultan's quite old now, 76 years old to be exact, and he's not into chasing after new romances anymore. But in Brunei, having multiple spouses is still acceptable. Who knows, maybe Crown Prince Al-Muhtadee Billah might decide to have another wife as well someday. As you may know, many sons follow in their father's footsteps, but some choose a different path. What kind of ruler will the Crown Prince become? If he ascends to absolute monarchy, the realm of possibilities opens widely for him, including the prospect of remarriage. However, it's doubtful that any woman would willingly accept sharing her husband. Should Crown Prince Al-Muhtadee Billah opt for polygamy, Sarah's life would undoubtedly become more complicated. Do you think the future Sultan of Brunei will follow his father's steps? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep the conversation going. See you next time.